Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another Just a Word video. I thought I'd better come on and just sort of tell you what's going on in my life at the moment, because it may affect things. I'm really hoping it doesn't, but somebody picked up on me yesterday when I tried to do one of the tarot reading videos. Basically, I discovered on my birthday, which it's some news that basically should have come to me a lot earlier, but didn't, and I know that was deliberate. I am estranged from my family, and no, I'm not going to go into details about that. There is a completely valid reason about all of it, and it's been for a few years now. And basically I was informed that my mother is now dying in hospital and I can't go and see her. So I have so many different emotions going on at the moment. It's unbelievable. And the news came on my birthday, and I know it was deliberate. I know. It should have come to me a lot sooner than that, because she was in the hospital way before Monday. And I'm now beginning to wonder if that's what that confirmation, that's what that massive flash was on the video, because my mum had a massive heart attack. So I don't know if that was spirit trying to tell me or what. They didn't confirm it. They've kept everything quiet. I know I can't see her because basically it wouldn't be right for her, and it's all about her at the minute. So it's just tough. That's all I'm trying to say. And I don't know what's going to happen. I am waiting to hear, when my own mother has passed from my, I don't even want to call him my brother. So, yeah, not going to get involved. Please do not put comments on, because I'll disable them, and I'll remove them either way. I just don't want to talk about it. It's a long story. All I'm saying is it may disrupt at times the videos that are coming out. I'm really hoping it's not. I now don't know about the live on Friday. I'm still hoping to do that. If it's not this week, it will be next week. I don't even know if I'm going to go at the funeral, if I'm even allowed to grace it with my presence, or my son. So it wasn't just me, it's my son as well. So I don't know. As a mother, it's very difficult to understand things like that, I have to say. But anyway, I'm not going into it. Just to let you know that. And just somebody picked it up yesterday when I was doing a reading. You're very astute out there. It's brilliant. You're little spiritual beings too. It's great. I'm not alone anymore. So yeah. So if I don't do the live this week, it will definitely be next week, because I really want to talk to you about all the things that I've been saying. It just doesn't stop. I've now worked out that I have I have mentioned that before, but it's more detailed now in my head. I have different teams for different things, and they all want me to go, different spirit teams for each thing, and they all want me to go different ways with them. The healers, they're pretty, let's heal. Then you've got the world channeled messages, let's do that. Then you've got all of this other stuff, protection, that all sorts of, and they keep coming in, and they keep, it's like when I do the tarot readings, sorry, there's some person, he's bugging the hell out of me. It's a spirit, and he keeps leaning over there, and I can't quite see him, but I know he's there, so my eyes keep doing that. So please forgive me if I start. And they all want different things, basically. And in the tarot readings, I would just sit there all day and just give messages. I get all these different messages coming in. So it's just manic at the moment. And I really want to talk about what you think about all these things. they're very strange. They're very, well, they're very strange. So yeah, it's very odd. I don't know. I've seen a lot of 1940s people and stuff like that. This World War II thing is big. I'm going to do a meditation after this and lose myself in it, see what comes up next. I think they want me to do that. It's been very cold in here. My son remarked on it this morning. So I know there are a lot of people here. I've just seen purpley blue light there. And it was really odd the other day. I can't remember if I've mentioned it in another video, but I was sitting down and I could see back towards here, and I could see all these people standing there, and they looked like they were in the 1940s, and they were all sort of looking at me from somewhere. From here, but it was very odd. If I look in a mirror or anything like that, I can see things in different places I don't even know, or I can see what's going on behind me, and there are quite often people there, or there are people just on the front of the mirror looking back at me. It's very, very strange. Sorry, I'm trying to look, see if I can see. Yeah, there's a person looking at me from one of the mirrors there. It's caused a lot of turmoil with the spirit guides, because they're very loyal to, they're very good at keeping secrets, put it this way. And they would have known everything that's going on, but they didn't tell me. So not happy. This spirit guide thing, when you can see them, when they're acting, they're showing you that they're part of your family and they're not keeping this aloofness, then you start treating them like family, and you think, right, well, you could have told me that, couldn't you? And you get that human, what you all about, and that anger comes in and that frustration. So it's probably great if you can keep them in a distance. I can't, because your spirit guides are quite often members of your family, but they are also members of your family in spirit that you don't even know about, or whatever dimension that you come from, however you want to say it. And even though you don't know them, it's almost like you've got that connection with them anyway, and you can feel that. And when it's as close as this, and it's really close, then you can get very angry, very frustrated. I've known, is it Sylvia Brown? I've got a book there. She used to get really annoyed at them as well. So I'm not happy at the moment with them. They never tell a secret. They never told me about my son when he was transitioning until he told me. All I used to get was, there is something. And so it came out at the right time, everything, but they wouldn't tell me anything. So if you're ever wondering if spirit guides are loyal with secrets and things like that, they are very, very loyal that way. My lot, not so much in other ways, I keep thinking and wondering for me, but that's my human experience thing. So, but yeah, it's very, very frustrating. It's been the last few years, and it's not just since a divorce. I've really lost my faith in the universe. Really lost my faith. God, no more. No more. Very angry, very frustrated with so many things that have gone on, and I know it's been for a lot of people. It's you out there included. I keep trying to get my faith back. I feel like spirit came in at a certain point and just started taking everything out of my life like this. I could give you a list of what I've lost. And yeah, people are going to say, don't get in that lack mentality and this, that and the other. I've tried all that. I've tried the gratitude thing. And then I get to a point, as I told you I identify with Aries. It's like, impatience, I've had enough of this. You've pushed me right the edge and you're expecting me to pick myself off the floor all the time. I had to walk out of my 5-bedroomed home and everything, you know, and start again when I thought, you know, when you have a birthday, you start thinking about all these things. And I'm tired of having to start again. I've got so many businesses and things that I am doing at the moment, and I am going back my writing, whether they like it or not. All of this stuff, I've written them all down. There's about 9 things I'm doing. You know, relationships, things like that. No. I keep saying to them, reap what you sow. This is what you made me. Anger and all. This is what you made me. Nice. Shuffling in here now. Get lost. I won't have him near me. The main guide, he's always getting the brunt of it because he causes it. And lessons, I think I'm done. I'm absolute. This is this one is the pinnacle. It's just too much. So yeah, it's very frustrating. It's just been a little bit too much. But, you know, you've got to get through it. You've got to soldier on. And I will win this battle. This is what they tell me. Oh, I will. I win the battle over them as well. So it's taking too long, in my opinion. It's taken years. It does take years. Give me a card now, look. 5 of Swords. Yeah, it's just a little bit too much. So you may see me going up and down at the moment because I'm not sure how to deal with this. A lot of emotions have come to the top. Good, bad, ugly, beautiful, all of them. And I think that's, people have to learn to integrate all of that in times of grief, especially in this weird sort of circumstance that I'm in. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm not sitting here going, oh, I'm the only one. No, right? No, I'm not doing that. I understand that, but it's still my unique experience and it's somebody else's unique experience for them. So it's very, stop giving me cards. I'm not interested. Yeah, not interested. And it's just very difficult to deal with. All of these things, constant. It's all been about loss rather than actual gain. And there are some things, I've tried 3 businesses that went the wall that didn't work for me. I've written so many books. I've written nearly 200 books. And yeah, some of them are small and what have you. And then others weren't. And I had a literary agent and everything. And I got to, you know, the HarperCollins, this, that and the other. Oh, you're a good writer, blah, blah, blah. But because I'd written, you know, 50 Shades of Grey, it started to remind, oh, we just can't take a chance. So I've had so many rejections. And that's clearly that's my journey in life, to learn about rejection. And this is the ultimate one. But you ain't going to get me down with it. You know, I have made my peace with all of this. And I did, you know, say what I needed to say. And for my sake and my son's sake, this is how it is. So he comes first. And so do I now. And it's been a long road to get to that point, because I have put everyone and everything else first above me. And that's the lesson I've had to learn. And that's probably a lesson for you as a light worker, as a starseed, whatever. It's always about somebody else. It's not. It's got to be about you first. Then you can help other people. Because if you're not right, you're no good to anyone. And it is okay to take care of yourself. So, with that out the way, thank you for listening to my frustration. As I say, if I'm, you know, negative energy, shields up. Just, you know, don't take it on board. But I know you're all going through stuff out there as well. And think of yourself. You need to. So you're no good to anyone else if you can't. And I've really learned that the hard way. So, What else is coming up? Well, I'm doing all sorts of different readings. I've just done a reading for Cancer because somebody asked me to. If you want other readings for other signs, please let me know, because some of them work sometimes, some of them don't. And I'm trying to concentrate on things that people want. So let me know. Taurus, I'm definitely doing things for, because Taurus people seem to be interested in the reading for that. And it takes a while to build these things up. I was doing Ophiuchus. I'm not sure if I'm going to do one of them. But I did Capricorn the other day, which wasn't successful. So not so sure about that again. But somebody asked me to do Cancer. So let me know if you want any of that tarot readings done that way. When I did that reading, I did Crystal Angel card reading, and it came out with a message from the old doctor team here. So it was almost like some healing message. So watch out for that and the other readings. I'm doing a daily angel card reading as well, and I want to incorporate my little flower remedies cards. You should have seen the ones that were given me the other day. Oh, this one, that one. I thought, yeah, right. All I'm getting is I've got all my cards out here, and they just keep putting lights on them. They're trying to communicate. That's weird. I want to say my brother and I. It was my son and I. Look, if you're going to appear, or don't. Get out. Yeah? Sorry, I'm getting... You're the only people I can talk to about this. My son, no, my friend. My friend Tina, she's great. So yeah. I'm completely off my track now. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah. We've been watching all the ghost programs again. I so want to do this. We've got to book a ghost walk in London. It's going to be summertime. It was one of those Virgin Experience days that I got my son. I said to him, but I'm coming. I got him loads actually for Christmas, but because it's his birthday and Christmas. He's born on Christmas Eve, so I have to work out what's for what day. It's a nightmare. And I have to and I make sure he celebrates his birthday. Christmas Eve is my favorite day of the year, always has been, and he was born 1:58 in the morning on Christmas Eve. So I make that day special for him, and then you have Christmas Day obviously as well. So and I got him some experience days, and he's interested in flying, so I've got him excuse me, loads of flying stuff. But this ghost walk, and I was thinking that maybe I could do some videos or do something with that, hopefully, or even collaborate with a guy on the ghost walk. I don't know, because it'll be interesting. The last time I went, well, it wasn't the last time, but I went to a place, was it Devon? And it was somewhere that had been almost haunted, and I think it had been almost haunted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I think it was the one with the cradle that rocked. Oh, this was years ago. But we went, I was with my son and my ex-husband at the time, and they suddenly said, oh, is anybody, sorry, he's staring at me, this bird. What do you want? They're showing me a purse and they're putting out pound coins. And he's coming to you. So I'm saying that. Maybe it's coming to you as well. Yeah, well, it needs to be more than pound coins. Anyway. So, you are driving me insane. Anyway. Well, that's interesting. But anyway, that's a message. It could be a message for you as well out there. So I went around this place, and they said, is anybody psychic here? So I think this was a test from Spirit at the time. And I thought, oh, somebody else put the hand up, and I thought. So I did. I was very timid. This is about, we're talking 2012, 2013, something like that. And I had to sit in a chair. And it was really funny because they said, oh, if you sit in the chair, normally there's somebody rushes up from behind, some spirit, and grabs you and the chair goes back. And I thought, oh, good grief. Now, this is really funny because, you know, my entourage comes with me. And I thought, well, if it wasn't haunted before, it is now. Because I could see my lot standing in the doorway, standing round like this. And I thought, I ain't going to let that chair go backwards, so I'll sit in it. And it was really weird because the other guy, nothing happened to him. But I thought, no, there's nothing going to happen because this lot are all here. I told you about the Barcelona thing. But anyway, I remember sitting in the chair and all of a sudden my guide put his arms around me like that. And I thought, uh-oh. And he's shouting at somebody behind me. And they were shouting at each other. So somebody was going to come forward. But it's like, no, it's not happening. It was really funny. And there were two faces that could be seen, that taken a picture of. And the woman said, oh, you know, and I said, what about that one there? Can you see that one? No, I can't see that one. I said, well, this is huge face on the other side of the picture. She says, only one other person said that. And that was another medium that only had one. So it was very, very odd. So to be able to pick things up like that for the video here would be fantastic. So I'll see what I can do. I don't know when it'll be later in the year. Because I have to go back to London and that would be an overnight stay from here. So I don't know how that will work, but we'll see, because it would be very, very exciting. But we had I call them dictaphones, you know, that little voice things. And you know, on these ghost programs, they play them and they'll ask questions. Well, we tried that here, but wasn't getting anything. I didn't know if we were picking up some weird background noise, but it did sound to me like men talking in the background, which is what I hear first thing in the morning as well. So I don't know. It was a bit odd, but nobody answered my questions. They did in my head, but they didn't. They communicated to me, but not on the video recorder. Otherwise I would have played it for you, but got nothing. But I'll keep trying. Very strange. I've seen some very strange things recently, but I'll talk about things in depth in the other you know, the message readings. So Winston Churchill again, and McNamara and Eisenhower. When I was angry and upset, there's a guy in Eisenhower when he was young, in Army Corps uniform back from the 40s in the US. Somebody was sitting near me, rubbing my arm like that. I get that. And I woke up the other morning and I tossed and turned. I'm not sleeping properly, obviously. And I was like, then I just knew my main guy was sitting on the bed, rubbing my back like that. They want to give comfort, but at the same time, they don't understand that their actions and their, from a human's point of view, can be very cruel. And I don't think they get that sometimes. And I know some of this lot have not walked here because they just don't get it at all. You know. Anyway, but I had a great day for my birthday. We went to, I say a great day. Well, that's what I wanted to tell you. You know I'm a Trekkie. Well, we ummed and ahed whether or not I was going to go, and part of me was ready to jump on the train to Newcastle, to the hospital, but my son wasn't, you know. So he had a whole thing planned. So we went to Birmingham, and we went to the restaurant in Selfridges in Fulmo, and I kept saying to him, I mean, he's in the state as well, so I kept saying, it was the best of days and it's the worst of days. And it kept going on in my head like that. And I thought, where's that from? Now, yes, I know it's Charles Dickens, but the quote I know from this, The Tale of Two Cities, which is where it's from, is it is a far, far better thing I do. That one. And I'm thinking, and then he said to me, we came back, it was good. Yeah, I had some champagne stuff, but, you know, as I say, it was the best of days and it was the worst of days, you know. Anyway, we're in Birmingham New Street, and I kept saying to him, I can get on the train here, but no. So, really difficult, but, you know, not good for the person who's concerned. So, but anyway, so, I forgot what I was going to say to you anyway. Yeah, it was a very good day. There was something I was going to tell you. See what I mean? I'm all over the place. That's it. The best of days, worst of days. And my son said to me, right, what do you want to do? I said, I just want to watch a Star Trek movie. And he fell asleep, I think. I watched a Star Trek movie, and it was The Wrath of Khan. And believe it or not, there it is. There's the quote. William Shatner going, all of a sudden it was the best of days and it was the worst of days. Oh my God. So there you go. See, I feel like starting a channel just with everything Trek on it, because I'm just absolutely loved Picard, by the way. Loved it. Anyway, no spoilers though. So it's just a yabbering video. You probably switched off and got bored by now, but that's what's going on. And just in case you're wondering, I will let you know tomorrow about the live. Big thank you to those of you, Annie and Donna in particular, for Donna Patrick and Annie for joining Centaurus. And that's the only way I'm going to be able to do the live at the minute, is to do it through a members channel. So if you join Centaurus, it's £4.99. I don't know what that is in dollars. It's probably $5 or $6, $7, something like that, to do, you know, and I don't know the rest of the currency, sorry, do that, to do it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go away and do another meditation video, but I'm setting up a load of different, I'm setting up my my English as a second language business as well. I do business English. So if anybody needs any English lessons or knows anyone, contact me on my email. I'm still setting up the website, and we can arrange some lessons. I'm going to be doing some course stuff. I've also got a book coming out for free from tomorrow, but I'll be telling you. This is the first channel book I did. Don't be put off by the title. There are 3 books in one here. It's like over 100,000 words, and it's only going to be free for a few days. I'm trying to get my books moving again. I've just let them sink a lot, so I'm going to get them moving. And because you support the channel and everything on here, I'm going to give it for free for a few days. It's Knight of Swords. This is how I met my guides and the it's not little, I've seen them all, army of male spirits that are here, and there are female ones. So yeah, and there's a lot of what they've told me in there has come true. It's fantasy. It's Victorian. It's not so much steampunk. It's fantasy, but it's not fantasy all at the same time. And it's how a lot of the images, you may recognize some of the images. It was so strong when I wrote it. I was there. I was on the deck of the ship on it, everything. I could feel snow, everything. And I know one of my friends at the time told me that they always said Wisconsin, my main guys always told me that I had 3 lives in Wisconsin. And it's really odd because my friend said, oh, they get a lot of snow in Wisconsin. And everywhere was snow all the time in this book. So, and I swear blind. There's also a part about caves in Wisconsin. And when I used to go to the medium circle at the time, they said there's a message in that to do with the swallows, the birds. And I know there are so many different types of swallows in Wisconsin. And then there are caves. I wrote about caves that past life stuff, really strong. And there is a message in there. So it's on for free. Do not be put off by the title. That is me trying to play by Amazon's rule and sell it, because there is romance in it as well. So don't be put off by the title. It is channeled. Yeah. So, well, you heard what I said. They are channeled. And when they made me blurt it out in a reading. So anyway, I'm off because I'm jabbering. I shall see you soon. Take care of yourselves and remember what I said. You are important too, okay? No matter what. Okay, I can see my face changing again, so they're obviously over my face. I shall see you next time. Take care. And if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe. You can get personal readings, healing, check out my website and join the channel. All right, take care. Bye.